Hey, hey, hey. This game is loud. Okay, hi. Let's quickly check if you can hear me, even though the stream is way too loud. Sorry for the ear rape. Okay. Wonderful. Stream manager. Audio, yes. Play. Ah, okay, it's first person. I can look around. Ah. 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 Is that R? Okay, so pressing that R takes my hand, and then
A lot
okay.
of this isn't going to make sense to you, and I'm sorry about that.
Can I rethink everything ultra? Sure. I can't add subtitles, can I? Doesn't seem like it. Okay.
I'm just going to start at the beginning with the house.
Okay, let's start with the house. The game is lagging, but let's set down the graphics. Let's put everything just too high. See if that. Wait. That kept it, but. Can I do auto detect optimal? Sure. Game still looks good.
I
Does it have
lived
good
here
upgrade?
until I was 11, but I wasn't allowed inside half the rooms.
Oh, I like how they did the text. Already trained, don't worry about it. Interact with you? Ooh.
Inside the mailbox were bills from 7 years ago, marked urgent, open immediately.
Can I take them? Oh, okay, I can just go away.
I hadn't been back since my brother Lewis's funeral.
Wow, okay. So it's a walking sim, that's cool. I like your ass
In her
also.
will, my mother left me a key, but didn't tell me what it unlocked. Maybe she thought I'd know. Or she thought that the mystery would be enough to bring me back.
Is this the correct path? This looks cute. Well, yeah, I like the Aster, so I don't mind walking sims. Just means that I have to talk less, which is cool.
The truth is, even after I inherited the house, I never thought I'd come back to it. But now I had questions about my family that only the house knew the answers to. The woods around the house have always been uncomfortably silent. As if they're about to say something, but never do.
This could technically be a walkthrough, I mean, we need to talk, but so far, so good. I really like how they do the text. They seem very immersive.
The house was exactly like I remembered it, the way I'd been dreaming about it.
Bro, this looks wild. I don't know if I would want, if I need to live fast or if I don't want to. I like the upper floors and stuff.
As a child, the house made me uncomfortable in a way I couldn't put into words. Now, as a 17-year-old, I knew exactly what those words were. I was afraid of the house.
No, okay, I can't push it open here. The house is scary.
I hoped the key might unlock the front door. It didn't.
Anything inside
Looking
I want?
I felt like the house itself had been waiting for me.
Oh, this is scary. Let's fucking go. Controls are a bit weird sometimes, but it's fine. Maybe we have to go around somehow, like it's a porch. Maybe I have to go around the garage and see if there's some place for me. Maybe because there's like the left there. By the way, feel my laptop melting. Here? Like... Oh, okay. Could have tried using the key onto the door.
Crawling through the doggy door used to be a lot easier when I was 11.
Is that actually something people have? I thought it was just a movie thing, but maybe it's just an American thing that I can't relate to. Let's turn the lights
The
on.
power had been turned off the night we left. For the first time in years, I felt like I was home.
This does seem like a very comfy home. I'm currently looking for a apartment for myself, and I'd love having like a kitchen like this. Even though I also like living off my salary, and yeah, these two things don't match currently. Yeah, and a nice room to have
The
dinner
table
at.
was still a wreck from the night we left. It was like a bomb had gone off, killing everyone but sparing the furniture.
I want to look into the moldy. Clean up after yourselves, kids. Don't forget that.
Nothing in the house looked abnormal. There was just too much of it, like a smile with too many teeth.
Bro, oh my god, having. Oh my god, this. Oh, I'm so jealous. I need that. All my bookshelves are
Even
exploding.
the fireplace had a story. Edie told me the bricks came from the original house, after it sank.
Okay. Such a big house, it's so cramped. Ooh, this door looks inviting.
Edie told me once that every Finch who ever lived is buried somewhere in the library.
The fuck do you mean you have another library? One of those like
Milton
lifts for the
disappeared,
staircases?
Mom sealed up all the bedrooms. Then Edie retaliated and drilled peepholes.
Is Edie like her little her sister?
I spent a lot of time playing in Great Uncle Walter's room. I think my mom sometimes regretted not sealing it up.
Ah, what's
Lewis
that?
told me there were secret passages, but I never believed him. Turns out, my mom was really good at keeping secrets. Now it was time to find out what my mom had been afraid of.
Oh, this is so cool.
Reading this, maybe it sounds like I had a plan. From the paintings on the wall, it was clear my brother Milton had been here before me. But I had no idea what was behind that door.
Oh, it's such a pretty room.
Just like I had no idea where all this was gonna lead.
Oh no. Ah! Oh.
I got the sense Edie had spent a lot of time here. Before my mom sealed the doors.
Molly Finch, ooh.
December 13th, 1947. Dear Diary, I'll be gone soon, but I wanted to tell somebody about what's gonna happen. It started when Mom sent me to bed without dinner. I woke up and I was starving, so I looked around for something to eat. The gerbil food was dry, but I didn't mind it.
Don't eat food of your animals, but bro, that was a nice transition.
My Halloween candy was all gone. Mom, can I come out now?
Sweetheart, it's late. Go to sleep.
Can I sneak out here?
I ate a lot of things that night.
Don't eat those. Are they edible? Is there a mirror? Oh, I'm too
Kept
small.
eating and eating.
I'm playing a fucking horror game? Oh my fucking god. Something to eat here? No, okay. I'm so small.
Then I heard chirping outside my window.
Can I eat
It
him?
was a barn swallow going back to her nest. I reached out for her.
I'm gonna go through it,
And
come on.
suddenly, I was a cat.
What the hell? Why am I a cat now?
I tried to be quiet, but the bird was really scared.
I'm playing Stray. Playing the indie game of the year 2022. No, wait. No, no, yeah, 2022 is correct. I have to do this jump? Yeah.
Mom and Dad didn't even look at me.
Mom, Dad? Aw. Come, Birdie, I got you. It's a nice way of showing the path.
I almost got her.
It's a very nice way of showing the path to players, even though you don't show it
I
directly.
could tell she was getting really tired. Now I was up in the big tree. I promised Dad I wouldn't climb it anymore. All I cared about was eating that mama bird. I gobbled her up. And suddenly, I was an owl. First, all I heard was the wind. Then I heard little teeth nibbling in the grass. Rabbits.
Where are the rabbits? There's one, there's one, there's one. Ha! Got him!
I imagined his face looking up and seeing mine through my talons.
Bro! Do
I
owls
swallowed
just...
him up, and I didn't chew one bit. Then I flew off to find something bigger.
Do owls just do that?
A mama rabbit.
Oh, I see him. Hell,
She was
her.
almost too big to carry. I started choking, but I couldn't stop eating. And suddenly, I was a shark.
What the fuck?
I rolled off a cliff and into the ocean. Now, I was hungrier than ever.
I get that
I
little
wanted
fish.
fat, juicy seals.
Bro!
I tore off her flipper, and it tasted really good.
No, the controls are very weird and finicky. But... Come on.
Grabbed on tight. When I was so hungry, I jumped out of the water. When I opened my eyes, everything had changed.
I'm fucking snake now.
Now I was a monster, and I smelled people everywhere.
Bro, what the fuck is this
I was
game?
big, but I moved real quiet. I wanted to stop, but also I didn't.
Shall we remove drunken snake? Hom.
After the last passenger, I was still hungry. And across the water, I smelled something new. Something I had to have, so I swam towards it. I slithered onto the sand, and the good smell went into an old pipe.
Okay, come on. What's the last thing? I want to eat more. Is it my parents that I'm looking for
I
now?
got
Or
closer and closer.
is it myself?
All of my stomach started growling. And suddenly, I was me again. I held my breath for a long time, but I couldn't hear anything. I think it's waiting for me to fall asleep. But it's not going to wait much longer. It needs to feed, and we both know I will be delicious.
Bro, that kid's fucked up.
I'm not sure if I believed all of that, but I'm sure Edie would have. I grew up looking at Molly's room through the peephole. Being inside for the first time, I felt like I'd stepped behind a painting. I can't describe it, but I felt like some part of Molly was still here.
So like a secret that will wake that monster? Ooh.
This will be obvious later, but my mom never told me any of these stories. Edie would have, but Mom didn't like bringing up the past. Though, when we adopted a stray kitten, she was the one who named it Molly. I spent a lot of time in Great-Grandma Edie's room. Her room was like a museum.
Odin?
For 500 years, the Finches have been famous throughout Norway for their fortune and misfortune. Odin Finch buries the latest victims of the family curse, his wife Ingeborg and their newborn son, Johan. On January 7th, 1937, he set sail with his family and his house, hoping to leave the curse behind. But 40-foot waves off the coast of Washington send the house and Odin to the bottom of the sea.
Sorry, setting sail with a house sounds insane.
Odin's daughter Edie, with husband Sven and baby Molly, step ashore on their new home, Orcas Island.
Didn't want to mistake.
Odin Finch is the first to be buried in the new family cemetery.
Oh, sounds insane.
His daughter Edie is already dreaming of a new Finch house.
A cemetery for your own family sounds insane. Just like from a mental perspective, to me.
Whatever's wrong with this family, it goes back a long ways.
And we're going to see the family. Ah, so that's
Lewis died a week before we left, but Edie had already started to memorialize him.
Oh, that's it. Okay.
When Edie told people Sven was killed by a dragon, she could also have said he was building a dragon-shaped slide that collapsed. She could have, but she didn't.
Ah, Norway flag. That's cute. Norwegian.
Even in her 90s. Sometimes Edie seemed a lot younger than my mother. The only trace Grandpa Sam's first wife, Kay, left on the house was the pink bathroom. It was a pretty big trace.
Yeah, what the fuck? There's a secret in this bathroom by Sven and Edie Finch.
There's a secret in this bathroom. It's in the last place you would look. It isn't in the cupboard. It's hidden in this book.
Wow, that's engineering. I need the architect of this game, or like the 3D level design or whatever.
Sven gave Sam an old camera he'd refurbished. He never put it down.
To build me a house because yes, I need that in my life. Ah, fuck, it's unreadable. This is a fucking maze of a house and I love it. Fort Calvin. Aww. Yeah, this is a bit too much military stuff, right? Like, the right side is insane from my perspective. The left side is just cute. To command
I
center.
knew Grandpa Sam had a twin. and that he never talked about him.
Huh. I wonder why.
I guess my grandpa didn't like history any more than my mom did.
Kevin.
How I Want to Remember My Brother by Sam Finch. The thing I remember is that when he made up his mind, that was it.
Yay, let's have fun with the swing.
My brother said he'd die before he ate another mushroom. And he did.
Wow. That's a bit of a cruel joke. Admittedly quite funny. I have to like go down now or? Just hold forward longer. I have to use both my joysticks.
At Barbara's funeral, we swore we'd never be afraid again. And he wasn't. I think Calvin always wanted to fly.
Sam! Calvin! Dinner's ready! Coming!
But that day, he finally made up his mind to do it.
No, 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 no,
I
no, don't do
told
it.
him going around was impossible. Maybe if I hadn't said that,
Calvin! I'm not gonna tell you again!
maybe if the wind hadn't picked up, then maybe he'd still be here. But I doubt it. I think he'd already made up his mind. That's what I want to remember about my brother.
Hell yeah, he did it.
The day he made up his mind to fly.
Oops.
And he did.
Sorry, Calvin.
Calvin's story felt strangely familiar. When I was younger, I remember trying to do the exact same thing. After the funeral, Edie roped off Calvin's half of the room.
Imagine losing your son like that. Oh, I can't jump.
Mom said Grandpa Sam enlisted at 18 and never set foot in the room again.
Well, how do I need to go here now? I'm always pressing the wrong buttons because I always think there's another... Wow. That's design right there.
The
What if it-
passages were a pretty tight fit. They'd obviously been built for smaller hands and bellies. Whenever people ask me about my family, the first thing they always want to know about is Barbara.
My friend Bigfoot, wow.
Edie's father, Odin, built the original house.
Let's go into Barbara's room.
Barbara was a child star for 2 years, until America grew out of it.
Can I sneak through? No, probably I can't. Wait, where did I come from?
Mom must have locked the 3rd floor stairs on the night we left.
Cool, Mom. I can't go through here. Oh, this is... okay, I know where I'm actually at in the house. To go back, this was just a backtracking way. But yeah, this is one skinny girl, like looking where everything she's going through.
Growing up, I always thought of Barbara as a child star.
It's just low resolution.
I never thought about how hard it must have been for her afterwards.
Why were cigarettes right next to the bed? This is... dreadful stories. Ooh, guest starring
Of all
Barbara.
the stories people wrote about Barbara's death, I'm surprised Edie saved this one.
Old Jack here with another ghastly tale inspired by America's most unfortunate family. I'm calling it The Surprise Ending of Barbara Finch. As a child star, Barbara was famous for her scream. Now at 16, she was all washed up. A has-been. But in a lucky break, she'd been asked to perform her signature scream at a local convention for monster movie fans. It was just the boost her career needed. Unfortunately, her scream hadn't aged well.
Getting better. I think you just need the right motivation.
Her biggest fan and current boyfriend, Rick, was about to demonstrate when...
Now that was a great scream.
It was Barbara's father, Sven. He'd slipped into a table saw and had to be rushed to the emergency room. So Barbara got stuck babysitting her youngest brother, Walter. Her convention comeback was cancelled.
Okay, I'm hearing frustration, but I'm not hearing terror. What if I tried...
A gang of hoodlums in Halloween masks have been terrorizing Orcas Island tonight. Police are urging residents to...
That came from the basement.
You're right! Also, I loved your delivery on that. Why is your basement door locked?
Because my dad likes making puzzles and secret passages. There's a key hidden in the music box. The secret is to keep winding and winding until finally the key pops out.
Thanks, babe. I'll be back in a sec.
20 minutes later, Rick hadn't returned. So Barbara went to look for him, right on cue.
Oh no, the page turn.
She reached for the music box. And as she wound the key, she listened for Rick, but the house was silent.
Electro's playing this right now.
She found Rick's crutch and imagined the worst.
Bro, this part is so good.
The gang's leader is the infamous Hookman Killer, Dr. Carl Hamill, who impaled and then ate his family 10 years ago tonight.
Oh no.
The old fridge rattled and grew still.
Oh dear!
Oh.
Rick?
Barb, relax. I was just trying to scare you to help you find your scream.
Well, I'm not scared, Rick. I'm furious.
Then act furious. All I'm getting from you now is that you're hurt and confused and
She threw him out, but she kept a little something to remember him by.
Barb, have you seen my other crutch?
And she was still holding it when she fell asleep watching the Late Picture Show. Hours later...
Barbara! Walter, what's going on up there? Ah! Okay, I'm coming up, but if this is a trick, you're dead, Walter.
I should play this again. Oh no. The music,
Walter, are you there?
Walter had vanished, but his bedside radio was still on.
Orcas Island police describe the man as 6 feet tall, with a steel hook for a hand. Residents are urged to lock all doors and windows and notify the police of any suspicious activity.
Barbara turned, saw the hook man, and was speechless. He was quite smashing. And there he was. He couldn't get enough of Barbara.
Okay, Barbara, there's gotta be another way out of here.
That night, she played her part beautifully. She thought about abandoning Walter, but just couldn't do it.
wait, where do I have to go? Maybe here?
Molly's door hadn't been opened in years. The hinges groan. He wasn't moving, but she sensed the story might not be over yet.
Girl, come on. You can do it.
The hookman had vanished. She listened for his breathing, but all she heard was...
Oh my god, we're going to get jump scared.
At the door, she heard whispering. It was coming from inside the house.
Oh no.
Oh dear.
The monsters had come to surprise her. For Barbara, it was a dream come true. Then she saw what kind of monsters they were, and she realized what was about to happen. She was going to be famous. And with her final breath, Barbara Finch gave the performance of her life. I wasn't there myself, but I hear Barbara was magnificent. she had a taste for stardom. But unfortunately, so did her fans. Of course, the police blamed it all on poor Rick, who disappeared the same night. And little Walter, hiding under his bed the whole time. He took it all pretty hard, but that's another story. As for Barbara, tucked inside the music box is all they ever found of her. Her ear. Now that's what I call a real eerie tale.
Talking about crazy, holy fuck was that? Hi, Nicole. Bro, having like a death story for an actor or something is so fucking macabre.
Edie told me all Barbara wanted was to be remembered, as absurd as that comic was. Maybe what Edie saw was a happy ending.
Bro, what the fuck was that? Honest, by the way, what happened in that episode? I can't really remember the numbers. I binged basically like the last 80 of it. I were playing What Remains of Edith Finch, which is a game where we learn about the family of our protagonist, our 17-year-old girl.
I guess now I know why Mom didn't like me playing with the music box.
Damn, if that actually happened like that, that's scary AF. Where can I go now? Ah, yeah. Okay, yeah, that was insane. I can't go here. But let me maybe there somewhere.
It's funny. All those times I played with the music box and never found the basement key.
Oh, I can't go in here. What is the next path?
Molly always seemed like a girl I could imagine being friends with, if she hadn't died in 1947.
Yeah, fair enough. Maybe I need to go there. I don't think I've been here yet. No, wait, this is Barbara and Simon Kevin's. Maybe these just were the upper floors, now I need to go to the lower floors. This game looks like Life is Strange, but good. This game so far is good. It's a very good walking sim that has a very nice story so far. I can't go through here yet. So I need to find something like another music box.
I wonder if that comic was right about there being a key inside the music box near the basement.
Ah, I need to find a music box now.
Instead of a family, there were just memories of one.
That is to me. Oh, bro, this house has like insane architecture.
After Lewis started working at the cannery, we all got pretty sick of salmon. Except our cat, Molly.
Aww. Wait, so there's a music box here? Wait, basement? Or is this another case of basement meaning something
My
like
mom
cellar?
wasn't much of an optimist, but she never stopped believing that my brother Milton was alive.
Oh, yeah, bro, this interior is insane. Also, wait, where is it? Like, look at all these books. And like huge bookshelves and shit. And they have like a private library as well. This is a house I would love to live in. Ah, there's the music box. Thank you. Move one thing, the entire building collapses. Bro, this building originally sunk and it has like... Wait, here. Right, look at this fucking private library, and this isn't the library room. I need this in my life. Let's go into the cellar. What can go wrong? It's not like this game so far hasn't been something very, very scary. Ooh. Care for some pool? Billiard or... Not snooker. Snooker is different. Yeah, this looks good.
Mom
Ooh,
said
this...
the basement was off limits, unless I wanted another tetanus shot.
But yeah, we know that Saw from that little comic. I mean, don't get me wrong. Yeah. It's like a very, very scary house, but it looks so good.
I
Also
saw
from the
Edie
outside.
sneak down to the
same.
basement once, carrying packages.
Ooh,
I
what's
thought
there?
maybe she was hiding presents.
Oh no. Oh.
It turned out she was hiding a lot more than that.
I'm sorry, what?
I remember asking Mom once about where Walter had gone. She said after Barbara died, he got as far away as he could. If there's a pattern in all these stories,
Yeah, this is like a walking simulator, basically. Or like an interactive movie, whatever you want to call it. But yeah, the text, or UI thingies they are
I
doing
think
are
it's
amazing.
that none of us has gotten very far.
Ooh, Walter. Okay, 2005. Ooh.
Goodbye, everyone. I can't believe I've been down here for 30 years.
Sorry, what?
On that first day, after the shaking started, I didn't think I'd survive a week. But after a few days, I settled into a routine. That's what kept me sane. Having a schedule, living for today.
Yeah, exactly that, Nico. Do you have a radio?
I always expected to be dead tomorrow. But if you wait long enough, you get used to anything.
January 1976. He's going to live till 2005.
Even a monster on the other side of a door starts to feel normal. Almost friendly.
Another day, another batch of apricots.
And then one day, everything just
The fuck do you mean it's 2005 already?
stopped. Whatever that thing was, it was gone. Maybe it got tired of waiting. Or maybe I just got tired of being afraid.
Not like good apricots from the can.
It's been a week now, the longest in 30 years. I'm done waiting. I have to leave. Well, I still can.
Okay, we are alright. Well then, let's get out of here. So where do I get out of here? Ah. Down there. Yeah, it is. Spider-Man being there. I totally feel you. But wait, why do they have so many books? Like, I have exploding bookshelves and I can't imagine having this many
I know
books.
it's out there somewhere. Whatever killed Barbara and Molly and Calvin. Maybe this is all a mistake. But I need to stop living the same day, even if it kills me.
Bro, just need internet. You'll have enough to read and watch and whatever.
Whatever's
Freedom.
out there, I want you to know I'm ready for it.
Like, if you only have books, you're going to read through like 1 or 2 a day.
Especially the food.
Oh, hell yeah.
I don't mind if I only have a year left. Or a month. Or a single week. I'd be happy with one new day.
Yeah, like the UI
I
programming
can
in this
already
game.
imagine the sun on my face.
That's been Walter.
Walter died when I was 6. I can't believe my mom never told me he was down here. I'm sure my mom was trying to protect me.
Wait, Odin, Kozuki, Odin. Psh. This game is actually a One Piece game, but psh. Can't tell you yet. You ain't ready. No, I now climb down. Yeah.
Maybe she was afraid I'd end up like Walter. But if she never told me about an uncle under the house,
That's scary. I think about
I
it,
can
bro.
only imagine what else she was hiding. I don't want to make the same mistakes she made. Trying to bury something that's still alive.
30 years is like a long ass time. Something we need to cook. Like, think about it. What happened 30 years ago? How was the world 30
Now
years
that
ago?
there's only one of us left. Or maybe 2. I thought it was time I heard the stories for myself. And found out what happened to everyone else. But now I'm worried the stories themselves might be the problem. Maybe we believed so much in a family curse.
Oh, 30,
We made
1994.
it real.
Not 40. Them having trains at the grave of the family member that died because of like being overrun by a train is hella weird. No? But let's enjoy the nice seaside.
I don't know if I should even be writing this.
Bro, what the fuck is over there on that island? Why is there light?
Maybe it'd be better if all this just died with me. But I thought you should know about your family. And the history you're a part of.
Is this the next path?
Though to be honest, I feel as lost as you probably do right now.
And by the way, condoms are like old AF.
I think the people in these stories believed them, for what that's worth.
I'm very sure they had condoms in like 17th century or some shit. Wasn't that the thing that they used like animal intestines for?
And when you look at
1980. Ooh.
that history of imagination and stubbornness and madness,
But when you look at that house, look at that architecture, the tower. Oh yeah, 1984. Yeah, that's architecture. History, a Palestinian gunman take you so it was.
any of it seems possible.
Oh. Wait, we're still in, bro. You don't know how fucked that situation over there is. Ooh.
I think we've been surrounded by death for so long, we've just gotten used to it. What kind of family finishes building a cemetery before starting the house?
Okay, that's fucked up. Oh my god, that's a cemetery over there. Yeah, what reminds me
It's
from this game was
embarrassing for me
recommended to me
to
by
admit
many.
this, but
Like game
the pet
journalists and stuff.
cemetery may be more uncomfortable than the human one.
Okay, who do we
3 of
have?
the gerbils were mine, and 2 had been my fault.
Lucy, I remember a girl that I had a crush on that was named Lucy. Derpy and Derpy Jr., Daisy, Charlie, Burpy, Chirpy, Furpy, Lurpy, Zerpy, Coco, Tucker, Zoe, Etsu, Bailey, Oliver, Shatzi, Shadow, Bob, Christopher. Daisy game as well. No, that's Darwin's game.
Sven built the house, but it was Edie who designed the cemetery.
We know her. We know him. We know Edie, not yet, but we know Sven, Kevin, and Molly. Schatzi, yeah. Schatzi.
I'm sure Odin's monument had been Edie's idea. My mom was always trying to move on, but for Edie, the past never went away.
Wow, this looks sick, by the way. Kozuki. If I ever have like a grave and like I'm a rich lord of whatever, I want this to be my grave. I want to be that guy. There's so much.
She could see it poking out of the water at low tide.
He's looking out towards the sea because he wants to leave its cannon.
Edie said she dreamed about the old house every night.
Or the old house sank. Because they were Norwegians but took their house for sale to get away from a curse. Bro, don't ask questions, okay? It's Whitebeard ship, it's all coming together, oh yeah. Ah, and that's like the old house. Oh my god, that's so sick. It's such a sick grave. But was there more dialogue that I should have like looked at too here? Oh no, okay. This thing is not usable anymore. I climb down. But if I look at my little feet. Din din din. Let's go away from the cemetery.
Edie's side was always easier for me to understand. But the older I get, the more I can see where my mom was coming from. Her dad had been pretty strict, but it wasn't enough to save her brothers. She was just trying to do better.
Look at these patriots dying in after 33 years. 1983.
She lost 2 of her brothers, just like I did. I get why she tried so hard to protect us. We never found Milton's body, so my mom insisted we were putting up a monument, not a tombstone.
No. Can I like sit down here and take a look? No. Holy shit.
There's so many things I wish I could ask my mom now. Part of me thinks this is what she wanted all along. For me to come back someday and find everything out for myself.
That's insane when you think about it, right? Like these are people that who are directly the reason you're alive today.
But looking back on it now, if she told me there was going to be so much climbing,
I never would have come when I was 22 weeks pregnant.
Oh, ooh, okay. "22 weeks, that's about 6 months? 5 months? 5 months. Bro, 5 months pregnant is a lot. Don't follow, bro, I don't wanna. Please don't. Invisible wall, save me. Oh, there's a ladder there. Bro, my laptop is going overdrive.
I never met Grandpa Sam, but I think he and my mom had a lot in common.
My laptop is starting to... There's Immerse 2, yeah. Can you hear it? The fan is like going overtime.
Sam spent his life shooting photos, but Mom said he got nervous being in front of the camera. I guess we're all afraid of something.
Sam. So who are you?
Dawn, I promise, you'll never forget this weekend.
Yes, sir.
These memories are gonna last a lifetime.
Hmm? Am I gonna have to shoot anything?
It's a hunting trip, Dawn. Shooting is strongly encouraged.
I can look around, okay.
What?
Perfect.
Wonderful.
It's gonna rain the whole weekend, isn't it? Please just take the damn picture.
Hey, language.
Oh. Over there.
Did you want to get a picture of me or what? I will never forget this weekend, Dad.
That's the spirit. Okay, got it.
I'm gonna take some pictures, okay?
Just be careful. That camera's older than you are. Hey!
Aw.
Definitely should not have drunk all that coffee. I'm just saying, I'm not always gonna be here, Dawn. You'll need to remember this stuff, if you want to survive.
I'll be fine, Dad.
You know who else thought he was gonna be fine?
Some guy who died.
Dawn, I'm being serious.
I know, Dad. You're always serious. Doesn't being out here make you want to chill out?
Well, to tell you the truth, I haven't been out here in 20 years. Dawn, don't you think you could find something more interesting to photograph?
Fishies. Are there like any animals here? I don't think. I
Last
really
time
like the
was with
fact.
my brother Calvin. Man, that was a great trip. Your grandpa Sven taught us how to
I'm looking
fish,
for ducks.
how to build a fire. We found an old logging trail. There were deer everywhere.
Hmm. Dawn is peak character, yeah.
I bet if I could remember where that trail was, we'd spot a buck for you in no time. Give me a minute to check the map.
What do they want me to photograph though? Ah, birdie.
Dad!
Good eyes, Dawn.
Ooh, yo.
Before you take the shot, let me get a picture of him.
Dad, I...
Let me get behind you.
Do I have to do this?
Dawn, you don't have to do anything. But if you want to survive, you'll need to be strong.
Ah! Fuck.
Great shot, Dawn! I'm proud of you, Dawn. Always remember that, okay?
Beard. Bro, look at what he did to his fucking daughter. Like, she just wanted that animal to live.
Sorry, Dawn. Just gotta reset the timer.
Run, 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 run.
Dad, it's twitching. I think
That's
it's
totally
sick.
normal, Dawn. Just focus on the camera. Try not to think about
Dad!
You know what? Deserved. Fuck that guy. Don't go hunting. The vegan in me is activated. Like, it's his fault.
Of all these stories, that's the one I wish most that my mom had told me.
100% deserved. That thing didn't do anything wrong to you. You just want to live, and if you don't want to let anything else live, die. Holy fuck, this house is fucking
After
maze.
Sam died, my mom and Edie got really close. They'd both lost a lot.
It was like him teaching hunting, I guess. Why proposing? Yeah, it's important to honor the animal stuff because that's what hunting is about. Now, if you hold your gun at another living thing, you gotta have to expect being shot yourself. Divorce contract to Sam Finch. Holy fuck.
Dear Kay, Do you remember the way Gregory used to laugh when he thought he was alone? Like something funny was happening, but only he could see it. I think he saw things the rest of us don't.
Bro, the music.
There's so much I don't understand about Gregory.
So that he doesn't get stuck or some shit, but like, yeah. I killed Gregory. Hi. Let's go to the boys. Gregory is the frog now. Come on, you can do it, Froggy. You can save Gregory.
I'm sure he's happy. And he'd want you to be
I'm gonna be going into the misery.
Good luck, Kay. Love, Sam.
Wait, does that mean... Holy fuck. So him talking about the divorce killed his son. No, Gregory. I think this was the story I wanted to hear the least. So he was just a little boy.
I can't imagine my mom ever writing poetry, and yet...
A poem for Gus, who always said the wedding was a bad idea. Our father never hit us kids, at least not very hard. Before the day my brother said with teenage disregard that he'd be dead before he'd see a wedding in our yard.
Damn. Okay,
I fought
wer,
the wind
wie das
from
er flexing?
force, but Gus stood far apart, just flew his kite and bottled up the storm inside his heart.
Okay, this is like very nicely
I
coded.
tried to talk him out of it, but though he'd never met her, we don't need a stepmom, were the words that
I now pronounce you husband and wife. You may kiss the bride.
If you're having a wedding in your family's place, that's so nice. Ooh.
When the time for photos came, Dad ordered him to come here. But Gus declined, and as a sign held up his middle finger.
Whoa! This bracelet, by the way.
The wind picked up, and panicked geese appeared and quickly went. But all the humans did that day was go inside the tent.
But Gus?
The rain came down in buckets then, but no one seemed afraid that nature might destroy the tent our dad had crudely made. The thunder sounded much too close and full of angry power. But all my father said to this was, "Make the music louder."
Oh no. Let go.
I wish that I could truly say I thought about you on that day. Out there on the beach alone, just you, the wind, the sea, and foam. Until we found you.
Damn. That
She
was
never
Gus.
talked about him, but Mom told me once if I was a boy, they were going to name me Gus.
Gus is definitely a name. Not one we have here, but it's a name. Ooh. Hell yeah, that's a bit of
My mom moved
bouldering.
up to the loft after her brothers died. At the time, it was as far away as she could get.
My dad named me after my uncle who died in a boat accident, so I'm technically renamed André. When you think about it, like that.
She spent a summer building houses in Calcutta, where she met my dad, Sanjay.
Oh man, damn, it's nice. I would get on boats. I'm not gonna. It was technically my dad and
My
him.
mom moved to India a week after graduation and got a job teaching English.
Oh, interesting. My dad and my brother together did like diving, like scuba diving and stuff. And yeah, they had like an accident there. How about a
Louis was
submarine
born
waiting?
here later.
So yeah, that's the reason why my
When
dad
died,
stopped
I
scuba diving.
think Mom knew where else to go.
And I'm not gonna scuba dive ever for reasons.
I'm sure Edie was happy to have her back.
Scuba diving already took one, Andre. It's not gonna take another one. Mint, thyme, sage, basil. Ooh, that's nice.
And to see kids in the house again.
Oh.
The house had to get a little bigger, but Edie was used to that.
But well, you know where we are right now, right? When you think about the structure of the house. And I'm 22
And for a
weeks
while,
pregnant.
Things were good. Almost normal. But it didn't last.
Great job.
The beginning of the end was Milton's 10th birthday, when Edie gave him a castle.
What can go wrong?
After Milton disappeared, the only thing he left behind was a room full of paintings.
So, but this does look like a very nice artsy room of
I think Edie was happy to finally have another painter in the family.
architect? Or more painting, just a bit of architecture. Damn.
Milton Finch in The Magic Paintbrush.
Farm Cinema. Sure. Bro, making animation sounds wild.
I was full when Milton disappeared.
Guess I'm
Mom
going
spent
down
months
again.
searching for my brother. Then she sealed the doors.
Can I open the door from inside? No.
Whatever Milton had found in the house, Mom didn't want it getting out.
Oh, fuck off. But yeah, holy fuck, this game. Ah, the moon. A bit oval shape, but who cares? Was there something? No, it was just a the hood. Where do I go now? Whoa. Yeah, the architecture is, like I said, wild, but I like it. I think it's very, this is an architecture that can only live in a video game. Because it wouldn't work in any other setting, because it just wouldn't make sense. Also, it would be very, very impossible to build. Where do I have to go now? Okay, I know everyone but Edie and Lewis. Okay, where do I find Lewis and Edie? Guys have a tree above their ceiling and they just went out there and built a tree house above their... Wait, yeah. Edie is the grandmother, great-grandmother? The daughter of Odin. No, wait. No, yeah, the daughter of Odin. I'm Edith. I think. So where do we find Lewis and...
Instead of hiding from death, Sam seemed to go out of his way to meet it.
Yeah, I mean he did. To go out here? Maybe? No, wait. No, well, that's where I came from. Maybe I need to go here to the right? I'm lost. I'm lost in the sauce. Oh no. Lost in the sauce is a term that we use at work a lot. I'm kind of I'm gotten used to saying by my coworkers. Which often happens with various terms. Can I jump to the window? No. Oh yeah, I can't go out here. Wait, no, I'm lost. No. Okay, tooltip, help me. Somehow, somewhere, sometime, some way. And there was just something appearing here, so maybe there is a hidden path somewhere around here, or something for me to read. Okay. Hmm. That's the problem with such a big house. You'll get lost easily, especially if you don't live here. Why are you saving? Is there like... There's nothing here, nothing here, nothing here. Power is still out. Won't be able to use this thingy. Already went through here. Raise flag. Yeah, this is an American household. Let's go back up.
Religion was another thing my mom never talked about, but I think it helped her a lot after her dad died.
Ah, maybe I can go down here. Ah. I see. No, wait. I don't. Huh? I don't see. Huh? I'm hella fucking confused right now. Am I wrong? No, don't. Sorry, but yeah, where do I go now? I jump down here. There's nothing over here. There's nothing down here. Did I miss the two family members? Why is there no easy mode in this walking sim for idiots like me? Let's go up again. I'm feeling like a bit of an idiot right now, but that's okay. It's game there for you. I know I can go down there. I don't know what I can do there. Maybe I can go down these stairs? No, they're broken. Can't jump down in my life, can I? Nope. Damn, they have solar panels here. Good for them. And good for us. Don't forget to invest in renewable energy. Thanks for coming to my TED Talk. I'm not an expert on that topic, but I do know. Well, it's cheap and good. Oh, can I lay down here? Like a nice picnic? A sandwich or whatever? Classification of living things. Kingdom, phylum, class, order, family, genus, species. Variety. You are a linksgrün versifft. I am very. The more I inform myself about politics currently, the more I'm thinking that I'm right. So. Ooh. Good for me, I guess.
Mom definitely blamed Edie, but I think Louis blamed himself.
I don't know if a woman that has a baby in her should go into this structure.
After he graduated, he just spent more and more time in his room. Until Mom got him a job at the cannery.
But what do I know? I'm not an expert on building houses or living. We're entering Hello Neighbor level house build, yeah. You know, like these dungeons from Mario and Luigi RPGs? Where you're like, hey, this doesn't make sense at all. Or like every RPG. This is the house. Ooh, they have a bong. A shisha a bit. Or hookah, how the Americans call it.
Louis's room smelled very, very familiar. That part of him lived on.
That's Professor Layton Village House, yeah. Care for some hookah? Yeah, the Americans call it
Louis and I
hookah.
spent a lot of time playing games together, but he was surprisingly bad at them. He died a lot.
Wow. Damn, she's calling Jordnickel from here. But wait, did you know that the Americans are calling shisha hookah? But like Americans as in really like the people on the other side of the Atlantic. Here in Europe we call it shisha, like in the entirety of Europe. Louis Finch, ooh.
Dear Mrs. Finch, as Louis's psychiatrist, I can understand your desire for an explanation. As I see it, the trouble began in January, shortly after we convinced your son to seek treatment for substance abuse. Newly sober, I believe Louis first noticed the monotony of his daily life.
Damn.
He kept working at the cannery.
This is a job.
But he withdrew part of himself. In our sessions, I saw the same behavior.
Oh yeah, like these super monotonous
His mind
works
began
are.
to-
I did these. I did in a for one job. I already did. I did.
Wonder.
I moved that guy with my right. In a job I did for life, I worked in like one of these super simple workplaces, and I had to, was stuck with my mind for like 8
I
hours.
asked him to describe it. He said he started small, imagining a labyrinth. He'd feel his way about. Then something moved. Bats. And toads. And things that have not names. He knew it was all in his head. But he took it very seriously. I had hoped he'd find himself.
Yeah, when doing that job, I in the entire time just thought about various scenarios and came to terms with myself. It helped me a lot, but obviously not everyone is like me.
But he found something more.
I'm playing Diablo.
Worried about
Let's
him.
go.
Daydreaming at the cannery. I spoke with his boss. But he said Lewis had become a model employee. Methodical, tireless, focused. Like a whole new Lewis. So I let him go on. I even encouraged him. It seemed very promising at first.
Holy fuck, this looks so good.
He told me he'd made a new friend.
Togo.
On the edge of a city he named Lewis Topia. He built the city up slowly, brick by brick. Then he made musicians. And songs for them to play. He talked about starting a band. And he was always humming something.
Bro, this is such a psycho thriller, what the fuck?
Every day his imagination grew stronger. He no longer spoke at the cannery. But his chopping was as reliable as ever. Then one day it struck him that all the cheering crowds, even the stones under his feet, were all in his imagination. So he could do whatever he wished.
Oh no.
He held an election for mayor.
Alright.
And he won.
I think there's like a difference between what you have and what she's
They begged him to
describing.
stay.
I hope at
His
least.
mind was already wandering. It became a game for him. He'd conquer a city, then immediately push on. New Louisville.
Hell yeah. And if you genuinely feel like disassociating from life, like he does, I think getting a psychiatrist wouldn't be that
Away
bad.
from our reality.
But at least so far you don't seem like doing that. At least to me.
Minneapolis.
Minneapolis.
Until one day he forgot to go home from the cannery. Even
forgot
as his
to
mother
go.
pleaded with him, part of Lewis kept sailing on.
Woman, silence. I have stuff to conquer.
In Lewisburg, he heard rumors of a
No, no, beautiful prince. Ah, no, 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 no. Yeah, hell yeah.
beautiful prince.
We're gonna get ourselves a beautiful prince. Like, drift away as in, like, literally this? Or just sometimes mentally drift off?
The prince was on his own quest for radiant rainbows.
Feel you, I understand what you're saying. Maybe talking to a doctor about that would not be that stupid.
He followed the sound of his
Ah, silver harp. I hear a good silver harp.
silver harp. His chase led him to a golden palace east of the sun and west of the moon. even then, his logic remained sound. He knew the world was all in his imagination. But he was so proud of having created it. In his own eyes, he'd become something greater than a king.
Oh, no, then that's something very normal. Well, if it's just you in work, you just sometimes drift off with your mind. At least it's something that I did a lot, and to me it felt normal.
For someone who'd never known success in the real world, I think it was overwhelming. And then it struck him that the real Louis was not the one chopping salmon, but the one climbing the steps of a golden palace.
What the fuck?
My imagination is as real as my body, he told me. It was hard to argue with him.
What am I gonna do now?
He began to forget the world we know.
I am the king of this.
I think it pained him to remember Louis, the cannery worker.
And he killed Louis the cannery worker? Oh no. Oh no, don't do it. Don't do
He began
it.
to despise the man with a royal contempt. I still thought I could save him. Even after he said he was being crowned king over all the lands of wonder.
Oh no.
The palace would be packed with his companions. Including the wise Calico who'd insisted on advising him. His prince waited, holding his crown.
Oh,
There was only one thing left to do.
Kill Louis the factory worker?
Bend down his head. And the rest I think you know. Mrs. Finch, your son was a kind man who will be missed by all of us who knew him.
Holy shit. Yeah, don't forget to get yourself mental help if you need it. You're not alone. There are people who love you.
My brother was really cool. I wish you could have met him.
You're not alone. There are people out there who love you. And get yourself some help. Get yourself people that listen to you. People that you can talk to.
Louis's funeral, my mom told me to start packing. She waited until the day before we left to tell Edie. I'm not sure if she wanted to make it easier or harder. I wish we'd stayed. But I understand why we left. My mom ended up leaving everything behind.
Damn, actually
What
everything.
happened that night had been coming for a long time.
Maybe it should have come sooner. But it had to end one way or another. All that's left now is to tell you about that last night.
Yeah, definitely. It's so nice having a fulfilling job. Don't go with your shoes on the bed. But yeah, go and write your journal, Kara.
That whole last day, Edie just watched us pack and didn't say a word. Until supper, when she raised her glass and said,
"To our final night together, and all our final nights apart."
Grandma, you know what I said about alcohol. Some of your medications are very
Edith,
specific.
I left a present for you in the hallway. Why don't you go open it? The grown-ups have to argue now.
I'm sorry, you're right. We're all leaving tomorrow. Let's just enjoy our last...
I'm not leaving.
Edith, you're excused.
Oh no. Ouch.
the power had been shut off that morning, but Edie always had plenty of candles. When my mom sealed the library, I don't think she knew about the other entrance. Or that Edie had a key to it.
Edith, time to... Don't!
The thing you're afraid of isn't going to end when you leave the house.
Can we talk about the fact that this room is full of books? It's a fucking library and there are candles there. Like, bro, if I'll ever have, like, if I'm rich enough to have, like, my personal library, you don't get to have a candle, like, 2 rooms apart from that room. Because, holy, this is, like, the definition of fire hazard.
My children are dead because of your stories. I think it's best if Edith and I leave tonight. We'll have the nursing home send a van for you in the morning. Okay?
Should have Finches by Edith Finch.
Dear Edith, there's so many stories I wish I could tell you, but there's only time for one. This is about what happened on the night you were born. That night, the tide went way, way out. It was the first and last time I ever saw the old house aground. There'd been an earthquake out in the middle of the ocean.
I think it's time for Edie to die.
The lowest tide in 1,000 years. God, it smelled awful. You know, I've seen that house every day of my life. But I never thought I'd go back to it. When the fog rolled in, I lost my way. I got turned around.
I've watched Let's Play of MOP.
I started seeing things.
Oh, hey. But that's it. I own the Cubo Escape collection. I think you know that. I want to play it one day.
Things I'd forgotten had ever existed.
Oh.
But when I saw them, they felt like old friends. That night, a lot of things came back to me. Or maybe I came back to them.
This game is fucking wild. Can we talk about that?
Things I can't explain, but that I need you to try and...
Edith, what are you doing in here?
It's mine.
Edith!
Mom, you're gonna rip it. Let go.
No, 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 no.
I kicked and screamed, but Mom dragged me to the car.
I
yeah,
never
I
saw
get-
Great Grandma Edie again.
Wow.
The next morning, the van came to pick her up, but she was already gone. After that, we moved around a lot.
Edith is still alive. This is a flashback.
We both tried to make the best of it. A few years went by.
My mom didn't like to talk about it. But she started getting sick a lot.
The rest happened pretty quickly. She got better for a while, and then she didn't.
Hmm.
And then I was alone. The last Finch left alive. Until I found out about you. I'm still not sure what to tell you about all this. If we lived forever, maybe we'd have time to understand things. But as it is, I think the best we can do is try to open our eyes. And appreciate how strange and brief all of this is. This journal was supposed to be for you.
Oh my god, I'm getting
But I
born.
hope you'll never see it. I just want to meet you. And tell you all these stories myself. But I guess if you're reading this now,
I'm a child of Edith, I think.
things didn't work out that way.
She died
This
during
is where
giving
your
birth?
story begins. I'm sorry I won't be there to see it.
It's a lot to ask, but I don't want you to be sad that I'm gone.
I want you to be amazed that any of us ever had a chance to be here at all. Good luck.
Wow. Ouch. We're back at this cursed house. Yeah, holy fuck, that was Edith Finch. Aww. And Dallas creative director. Oh, that's so cute. Oh my god. Just a technical director. Chelsea Hash, lead technical artist. Brandon Martinovich, lead artist. Chris Bell, lead designer. Then was the team so big that they had like leads for every position? Oh, this might not have been technical designer Michael Kwan. Evan Rogers, gameplay program. Yeah, this might have been like a very big indie game when you think about it, right? Like Dan Hollisworth, engineer. We even had like an actual engineer on the team. But it makes sense with all the cool shots and stuff. Thomas Hewen, animator. Sam Rosenthal, technical designer. National team of kindergarten. Yeah, that's like such a cool way of showing the credits, and it makes so much sense in this game. Jonathan Hamill, designer and programmer. Sean Kwong. Holy fuck, how big is this game of a team? Show Jonathan's name in the credits. 3 environment artists. Where is it? 3 environment artists. I think 2 of them were just focused on the house. And concept artist, a character artist. Yeah, they had like a good team. when I think about it. 2D artist also, because you need that. Two producers, Elvis Nelson and Michael Fallick. Those are my boys. Steven. We had multiple sound designers. Holy shit. Composer, of course, because you need that. Additional sound design. QA lead. Andrew Odell. Design consultant. Additional VFX. Bro, this team was big. Additional rigging, because you can't have enough rigging. Additional animation. Oh my god, Bella Bart! Additional programming, G-Key. Yeah, this is like a huge team. Additional writing. Annapurna Interactive. Megan Ellison. What's an Annapurna Interactive? Huh, we'll never know. Nathan Gary. Well, that's such a cute bathtub designer, yeah. Oh, a chess player. What's the board state? Interesting. Oh my god, this is so personalized, and these are so cute credits. I love them. It inspired me to make like better credits, because yeah, indie games need good credits. Oh wow, bunch of playtesters that are all getting their own way of. That's what all these books were for. They were there to keep track of all the game designers. And for special thanks. Everyone ever for special thanks. Yuri Fang, Trick or Treat. Smell my feet. Enjoy, thank you. Loving memory, Lewis Finch. The Edith Finch team. 2012 to 27. Yeah, that's 3, 6, 9, 12, 13 people. That's a good team. Tyrus Tate worked on it. The end. Replay a story option is now available. Select Edith to play from the beginning. Okay. And these are the normal. Okay, these are credits how they not usually look. Yeah, holy fuck, this game was insane. They had like a very big team also, which I really liked seeing. Because normally art or normally like indie teams are short. Now this is the voice actors. Good to see them. Yeah, why weren't they in the credits? But hey, that's Barbara Jim Callahan. That name, I know that name somewhere. But yeah, holy fuck, this game was Unreal Engine. Yeah, okay, makes sense. Enzyme testing that. This game was big. This game was very good. Like I really enjoyed this game. I need more of those. More walking sims. I mean, we had Adios, we had this game, and we had Diesta. All three were absolute banger of games. Really liked how they went out. Really liked how the story was. So no, I'm not. But yeah, holy shit. So I think we're gonna call it a day today. I've got plans and stuff. By the way, did I do all achievements? Are there any left? Your achievements. Is there like a way to click on there? I have 2 of 9. What are the others? Catch 2 rabbits with only. Check both paths to the house. Oh wow, okay. Only like cute little things you could have done in the little stories. But yeah, hey. That was What Remains of Edith Finch. Thanks for your time, thanks for being here. I'm gonna go off for stuff, and yeah, stay safe guys. Bye!